Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Farfadanata from 9.3. Now I will explain about 3D curve shape. 3D curve shape have three kinds, that is cone, cylinder, and ball. Each shape have its formula of to count volume and the surface area. And we start from the cylinder first. Cylinder have formula of volume, that is P times R square and time height. R is the radius of the cylinder that there in the layer in the lower, that is the layer for the circle, and radius is half of the diameter. And we go to the next formula, that is the surface area. Surface area of the cylinder have formula P times R square time 2 add by the P times diameter time by the height. And why I use that formula? Cause in the cylinder there are three shapes, that is the layer of the cylinder, the rectangles, and the circle in the up and the bottom of the cylinder. And usually in the exercise or the question that given by the teacher, there's the question that delete the bottom or the up of the cylinder, that is the circle. So the P times R quadrat times 2 is delete the 2 cause of it just used by one circle. But if there's no the 2, so we not use the P times R square times 2 cause of it was not used, but just use the rectangle that is have count in the cylinder by the formula of P times diameter times height. And we go to the next shape, that is cone. Cone have volume P times R square times height times 1/3, and it used to count the inside of the cone. We usually find the shape of cone in the object, like in the cone of ice cream. It was cone, and it can count with the formula of cone volume. And the surface area of the cone is P times R times S add by the P times R square. And the S, if you know, the S is the hypotenuse of the cone, and it can be found with the Pythagoras because it was a hypotenuse. So the height square add by the radius of the cone, and after that the square of the height and the radius it can add, and after that we can root that, and it was the hypotenuse of the cone. And usually, like in the cylinder, the bottom of the cone, it can be delayed by the teacher in the question, so we may not use the circle in the bottom. We not count that. We delete the P times R square. And we go to the next shape, that is ball. Ball have volume P times R square P times R times R and time by 4 and third. and after that we go to the surface area formula. Surface area formula of the ball is 4 times p times r square, and if the ball is half of the ball, that we should count that, so we can add the half, that is 1 and 2, and it can be the half because of the half have the circle in the under. It can be fine with p times r square. We add by the 2 because of the 4 is time with the half, so it can be 2. So the formula, if the ball become half and have the bottom circle, so the formula become 2 times p times r square add by the p times r square. And it was enough. Thanks for your attention. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.